And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the S&T Bank broadcast booth for tonight's IRMC High School Sports Night. It's a championship battle tonight between the Penn Trafford Warriors and the Indiana Indians. The Warriors come in with an overall record of 16-4. But they are 11-0 in Section 2. Indiana is coming into the game. They're 18-3. They are 10-1 in the section. Their only defeat in section play was to Penn Trafford back on January 13th. They lost 59-39 now. That is important. And that game was Indiana was out without Lakin Kugler in that game. So Indiana has her back, but as we know, they will be without Lo Allison, the senior defensive star for the Indians, is out for the year with a knee injury. So we hate to see that for Lo. But Indiana is optimistic entering this game. They felt they didn't play their best game at Penn Trafford, and they feel that they have a good game plan tonight. Coach Franciscus is very upbeat. Here's the scenario. If Indiana wins, they will clinch a share of the Section 2 championship with Penn Trafford. Penn Trafford already has their section title locked up, a share of it anyway. If they win tonight, they win outright. Both of these two teams are in the WPIL playoffs. So we have so much more to present to you tonight. We're going to have our starting lineups. We're going to get a little deeper into this matchup. Right now, the high school girls are honoring their favorite teachers, and they give them a little gift, and so it's a nice way to recognize and honor the teachers that have helped mold these seniors. But we will be back with more of our pregame show. You're watching Indiana basketball on Renda Digital TV, as always, presented by IRMC.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Affordable Interiors.
Hi, this is Aaron. For decades, Affordable Interiors has been built on trust, quality, and a love for serving our community. Now that legacy is being passed on for the next generation. Bailey and I will continue to provide the same ideals and high standards you've come to know and love. While a whole family grows, so has our store. Come see our newly renovated showroom floors and updated storefront. Thank you for allowing Affordable Interiors to transform your homes and businesses. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Thank you, Indiana County, for making 2025 another great year at Luther Ford Lincoln in Homer City, and Happy New Year. As America gets ready to celebrate 250 years, Ford continues to lead the way. American built and built Ford tough. Kick off the new year in an F-150, Ranger, or Maverick truck, or take on winter's adventures in a Bronco or Bronco Sport. Luther Ford Lincoln is starting the year with great inventory and deals worth the drive. See Indiana County's Ford experts today. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and shop 24/7 at lutherford.com.
Queso, did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's Loyalty Program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
What sets one insurance
And we are back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth, getting ready for this Section 2 5A championship basketball game between the Penn Trafford Warriors and the Indiana Indians. So Penn Trafford, as we've said, they come in 16-4. They're 11-0 in Section 2. We talked about that back on the 13th of January, they were able to beat Indiana 59-39. Now that score was a little deceiving. It got out of hand at the end, but Indiana was without their senior forward, Lakin Kugler, so they're hopeful that they will have a different outcome here tonight. Let's look at Penn Trafford. Their starters are led by senior 5'8" guard Tori DeStefano. She averages 13.8 points a game. Also a sophomore, Rhea Johnson. She's 5'10". She contributes 11.1 points per game. Isabella Fontana is a 5'5" guard. She chips in 10 points per game. And then Olivia Wishar, she's a senior. She averages 4.9 points a game. And rounding out the starting five is Sarah Rodake Blancett. She averages 1.6 points per game. For Indiana, Indiana is led by, as we said, that trio of senior, well, really now 4 seniors. You have Julia Antonacci, who has been red hot from three-land the last 2 games. On Monday night, Indiana beat West Mifflin 58-30. And during that game, Julia set the all-time in-game record for 3-point field goals with 8 in a game. She continued her hot shooting against Greensburg-Salem on Tuesday night. Indiana beat Greensburg-Salem 51-31. So far, Indiana this week has taken care of business to set this game up to make it have meaning tonight. And the fact that it has meaning is because Indiana had to win both those games. Now, Indiana's already in the playoffs, as is Penn Trafford. But these games are so important for seeding. You know, if you're a number 1 team, you're going to get a better seed. Most likely Indiana will host a home game, and we will find all that out when the WPIAL puts out their rankings on Monday. So that's what we have to look forward to. A good matchup between 2 opponents. Teams know each other very well, but it's going to be critical for Indiana to get Julia Antonacci going early. And then that'll open up the inside game for Lakin Kugler. Addie Hutton can also be deadly from downtown. But I'm looking forward to see Emily Ferraro and the work that she does, because she is so quick and so active defensively, and when she gets in around the bucket, she can make her layups. So, and then also Indiana's going to have Sam Martin. She's back in the starting lineup. She had a wrist or thumb injury that has slowed her down a little bit. However, she's been playing more minutes the last several games and looks like she's been ready to go. But again, as we've talked about, we're going to have to fill the void left by Lo Allison on the defensive end. So we'll see how Indiana can come after that and take care of what they need to take care of tonight. But with Indiana, as we always say, it starts with defense. When they're able to hold teams under 30 points, they've been very good. And we've seen that when you look at Indiana's results this year, where they've gotten into trouble is when they allow more than 50 points. So if they can hold teams under 35, 40 points, they have a really good chance of winning here tonight. So we got about 12 minutes and 45 seconds till tip-off. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups presented by ICTC and so much more as Indiana gets ready to take on the Penn Trafford Warriors here from Fifth Street Gym. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
Offering you choices to get you the best coverage at the best rate. When you buy insurance, whether it's for your home, car, business, life, or retirement, you want an advocate working in your best interests, and that's the Hutton Blues Insurance Indiana County and Trent Insurance Cambria County.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy.
Transform ugly, stained, and damaged concrete into a clean, durable, and safe surface that's easy to maintain. Perfect for the holidays and beyond. Free estimates available now. Call 412-796-8787. That's 412-796-8787.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
And we're back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth as we get ready to tip off this battle between Indiana and the Penn Trafford Warriors. A battle for first place in Section 2. So Indiana has had a very good year. And they just, as we've talked about, they're led by their three big scorers, Julie Antonacci, Lakin Kugler, and Addie Hutton. And then with key contributions from Emily Ferraro and now also Sam Martin, and Big Red Sophia Boyer comes off the bench and gives Indiana a presence inside. But as we've talked about, this offense has to go through Julie Antonacci. She's got to be able to get her shots and make them early, because then that will enable the other scorers for Indiana to get something going. Now, we talked about Penn Trafford. They are led by Tori DiStefano, the senior. She has, I believe, been banged up a little bit, but she's played in all 20 games. So we'll see how she's playing. She's been gutting through some injuries, so we'll see if she's slowed down. But Penn Trafford is very balanced. As I said, they average 58.8 per game. And so that's going to be important for Indiana to try to hold them under that number. But this is what it all comes down to. Coach Franciscus, he's very excited about this opportunity as Indiana looks to improve to get to 19 wins on the season if they can win tonight. So we are a nice crowd, but if you're in the area, come out. This is going to be a big game here at Fifth Street Gym, and as many people as we can get into this gym would be wonderful tonight. As the teams continue their warm-ups. The crowd is filling in, but we'll just see how that goes as the game goes on. But we're going to step out. We're going to take another break here. You're watching Indiana basketball on Renda Digital TV, as always presented by IRMC.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
I got one for you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck? Yeah, it's bad. But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
Dan and Evan has
here by the S&T Bank broadcast booth. We want to mention that this isn't the only big game in Indiana this week. There's a couple others. Tomorrow on Renda Digital TV, you're going to have the Heritage Conference Championships, a big girls game between Penn's Manor and Marion Center. Marion Center was able to knock off Penn's Manor and get revenge from the earlier season loss where Penn's Manor defeated Marion Center. So that should be a barn burner, and those games are at the KCAC tomorrow night. But you can catch all the action right here on Renda Digital. And then the nightcap of the Heritage Conference will be the River Valley boys versus the undefeated United boys in the Heritage Conference Championship. Coach Matt Rodkey's trying to get his second title, Heritage Conference. They won it in 22, and they're looking to get another one tomorrow night against River Valley. So you can get that action on Renda Digital. But here at Fifth Street Gym, the Indiana boys will be playing Plum. And if Indiana's able to win that game, they could finish third in their section and clinch a playoff berth. Now, there's a lot of different scenarios because you've got a three-way tie currently between Hampton, Kiski area, and Indiana, all at 6 and 5 in the section. Now, the problem is Indiana boys in the head-to-head matchups are 1 and 3 in those matchups between those teams. So if Indiana can beat Plum and get some help, they could finish as high as third. I think if they win, they're going to clinch a playoff spot either way. So if you don't want to go to the Heritage Games or watch it, come here to Fifth Street Gym and catch a great atmosphere. Indiana's boys are led by 6'8" junior Aaron Webb, who had 35 points the other night against Shaler. So lots of basketball here over the next few days in Indiana County. So we're going to take one more break. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups presented by Indiana County Technology Center. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
hasn't returned your call? Chuck and a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We are back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth here at Fifth Street Gym at Indiana High School. This is going to be a dandy center providing the necessary tools to jumpstart your future. Visit their website at ictc.edu. So we're going to have... They're getting ready to have the national anthem, so we're going to step aside here real quick. We'll take one more break, and we'll be back with the starting lineups.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
During the historic snowstorm, a customer called from a snowbank, and 2 hours later, they were driving a new Ford Ranger off of the lot at Luther Ford. It's what Indiana County's truck experts do best. Luther Ford just took in a huge shipment of the popular Ford Ranger and Maverick pickups alongside the ever-popular F-150. It's Truck Month. It's your choice. What will it be to navigate winter? Ford Rangers, Mavericks, and F-150, all available with the biggest selection you'll find at Luther Ford, Route 119 in Homer City, or shop 24/7 at lutherford.com.
The Indiana County Technology Center is now accepting enrollment in our adult education programs. The ICTC's adult education programs offer in-demand post-secondary programs tailored to empower student success. From cosmetology to welding and practical nursing, the ICTC
And that's our national anthem, sung by Grammy Award winner Ed Parks. Our starting lineups, as brought to you by ICTC. Number 1 is Isabella Fontana. She's a junior guard, 5'5", averages 10 points per game. Number 2 is Rhea Johnson. She's a 5'10" sophomore. She averages 11.1 points per game. Number 10 is Olivia Wishar. She's a 5'8" senior, averages 4.9 points per game. At the other guard is number 14, Hannah Weishar, and that's a change. And number 24 will be Tori DiStefano. She's a 5'8" senior. She averages 13.8 points per game. For Indiana, Indiana's going to start out with Sam Martin at guard. Sam's a sophomore. At another guard is senior Julia Antonesi. At another guard is Emily Ferraro. Lakin Kugler is also a guard. She's number 11, and she is a senior. And then Addie Hutton is a senior, number 22, for the Indians. So there's your starting five as we get to see what's going on here tonight. The teams come out, they do their dance with Senior Anna Carnevale. Now they are going to introduce Julia Antonesi last. But Julia has been hot lately and needs to continue that. So Julia is committed to go to Allegheny College next year and continue her basketball career. So here we go. All the talking is done. Now it's time to play and see what Indiana can do. Indiana is coached by Michael Franciscus, and he's assisted by Dave McCombie, Cassie Boyer, and Taylor Lane. For Penn Trafford, they are coached by Chuck Fontana. As the teams are out, it appears that Isabella Fontana will jump. She's a 5'5" junior. And Indiana is yet to break the huddle. This is something that at some point you think they're going to get in trouble because it just seems like they take forever to get out of that opening huddle every game. Sooner or later, these officials are going to crack down on Coach. So Emily Ferraro will jump for Indiana against Isabella Fontana. And we are set for action from Fifth Street Gym in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. And the tip is one tip to DiStefano, who throws it out of bounds. It went off of number 14. And that's Hannah Weishar. Here comes Julia over to Addie Hutton. She drives the lane, kicks it out to Kugler. She drives. Nice pass to Ferraro. She goes up and she's fouled. She's going to shoot two. Emily Ferraro. And that's foul is on Hannah Weishar. That's the team's first. That'll put Ferraro at the line to shoot two. Back iron, no good.
Ferraro on the line, shooting her second of two shots.
Second shot. Back iron, no good. Controlled by Penn Trafford. Olivia Weishar gets it to DiStefano. Over to Rhea Johnson, to DiStefano. Hounded there by Sam Martin on defense. Here's DiStefano guarded by Emily Ferraro. Kicks it out, three ball on the way. Back iron, no good. Rebound knocked around, rebounded by Isabella Fontana. She's now guarded by Ferraro. She looks to drive, kicks it to the corner. to Johnson. Stolen away by Indiana on the floor. Nope. And we're going to have a push on Lakin Kugler. Loose ball, they were all fighting for it. And Lakin just wasn't able to get there without getting the body. That'll be Indiana's first team foul and Lakin's first foul. Olivia Wishar inbounds the ball to Tori DiStefano. Over to Wishar. Here's Johnson. Over to Fontana. She gives it to Olivia Wishar. Back to Fontana. Here's DiStefano, guarded by Kugler, passes it off to Antonesi. They're switching up on defense. Here's DiStefano, drives baseline, three ball up. And good by Isabella Fontana. Penn Trafford gets in a full court press. Indiana's got to get the ball over. And they almost do, but they're trapped in the corner. 10-second violation called. And that's a turnover by Indiana, not able to beat the press. Jumped into by Penn Trafford. Penn Trafford leads 3-0 here in 6 minutes left in the first quarter. DiStefano is holding the ball up top. And that ball's tipped over to Johnson. Here comes Olivia Wishar. Three ball up by Fontana. In and out. Indiana can't control the rebound. DiStefano comes away with it. Ball's tipped, and Indiana's on the move. Up to Addie Hutton. She drives. No good. Rebounded by DiStefano. Here come the Warriors. Knocked away by Ferraro, but it'll stay Indiana basketball. Okay. All right, we have 5:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Indiana trails 3-0. Penn Trafford just turned the ball over, and they are going to go into their press again. Indiana's got to figure this out. Here's Julie Antonesi, gets it in the middle to Addie Hutton. Gets it over to Kugler, breaks the press. Kugler drives and trapped in the corner. Kicks it over to Ferraro. Here's Sam Martin, back to Ferraro. Boy, jump DiStefano. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll go Penn Trafford's way. Oh, no, it goes Indiana's way. Penn Trafford had the opening tip. Indiana has to just settle down right now. Penn Trafford's all over them defensively. Lakin Kugler checks it in. Gets it to Hutton. Over to Julie Antonesi. She's guarded by Fontana. Here's Ferraro, drives, easy layup, up and good. Emily Ferraro. 3-2 with 4:45 left here in this first quarter. That's Rhea Johnson, kicks it out to DiStefano. Three balls, no good. Rebounded by Julia. Gets it over to Hutton. Hutton way downtown to Sam Martin. Layup is good. Sam Martin. Indiana leads 4-3. Here comes the Warriors. Fontana to DiStefano in the corner. Over to Wishar, Hannah Wishar. She looks good defense by Sam Martin. That's got to be a 5-second violation. Unbelievable. Here we go, and the ball's up and no good off the rim. Knocked out of bounds by Addie Hutton. Isabella Fontana missed the layup. Media timeout. We will take one with you. Indiana leads 4-3, 3:55 to go. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
Season Integrated Power Services, North America's leader in electric motor and generator repair, wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running smoothly all year long, delivering reliable service and support. As the year comes to a close, IPS wishes everyone a joyous holiday season filled with peace, happiness, and time with loved ones. Here's to a successful and prosperous new year for all. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Winter.
And we're back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana leads 4-3 over Penn Trafford. 3 minutes and 55 seconds to go. So right before that break, Coach Franciscus was very animated. He thought that there should have been a 5-second call, and they didn't get it. Penn Trafford will inbound the ball. This is Hannah Wishar. She gets it out to DiStefano. She drives. Up. No good. Rebounded by Addie Hutton. Indiana looks to run. Here's Hutton. Gives it to Kugler. Kugler looks to drive. Kick. Kick ball. It'll be Indiana's ball underneath. Four to 3 is our score. Emily Ferraro has 2 and Sam Martin has 2. Here's Kugler on the inbounds. Gets it over to Martin, swings it around the corner. Here's Julia Antonacci. Looks to create space. Shots up and good. Julia for 2. Really nice job of Julia to create her shot there. Here's DiStefano. She gets it over to Fontana. Johnson drives baseline. 3 ball is up. No good, short. DiStefano gets her own rebound. Addie Hutton with a reach. That'll be their first, team second. Addie's first, team second. And they're going to throw that one away. It'll be Indiana's ball on the turnover. So Indiana's staying with their starters. We have the first substitution. Checking in is Arabelle Nichols for the Warriors. Here comes Kugler down into the corner to Antonacci. Kicks it to Kugler, who looks to drive. 3 ball up by Jules. Count it. Julie Antonacci. And here come the Warriors. Skip pass to the corner. Rhea Johnson. Air ball. Rebounded by Martin. Indiana leads 9-3 at the 2:42 mark. Here's Sam Martin to Antonacci. Kugler looks to drive baseline. She goes up, under, no good, gets her own board, and then taken away by Rhea Johnson. 9-3, Indiana leads. Here's Johnson. She drives, gets it over to Nichols. Gets it out to DiStefano. She looks to penetrate. Kicks it back out to Fontana. Over to Johnson. She drives up and good. Johnson for 2 on the nice drive. Now they're going to get into that press again. Not as aggressive. Here comes Lake and Kugler for the Indians. And they look to trap as soon as they get it over. Here's Ferraro. Julia. 3. Yes! 12-5, Indiana leads here early. Here's DiStefano. 3 ball is up and good. That's Olivia Wishar. 12-8, Indiana leads. 1:31 left in this first quarter. Here's Addie Hutton now. Gives it to Kugler. Gives it back to Hutton. She looks to drive. Goes up. Off the glass. No good. Indiana's ball. Checking in is back into the game is Hannah Wishar, and she will replace Arabelle Nichols. Sam Martin will trigger the ball in for the Indians. Gives it underneath to Julia, goes up, no good. Rebounded by Sam. Kicks it to Kugler, back to Martin. Sam with a 3-ball, count it, Sam Martin. Indiana leads 15-8, 1 minute to play in the first quarter. Good defense here by the Indians. DiStefano has it at the top, guarded by Hutton. She looks to penetrate, trying to get a screen, and she does. Drives to the lane, up and fouled. No bucket's no good, but she'll go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be on Addie Hutton. That'll be her second. That'll be the team's third, and that puts Tori DiStefano at the line. First one's up and good. That's her first point of the night. Indiana leads 15-9 now. Shots up and good. DiStefano is in the book with 2. Here's Kugler, gives it to Antonacci. She's on the move. Kicks it over to Hutton. Hutton looks to drive baseline. Oh, turned it over. Tried to get it back to Antonacci unsuccessfully. There's a drive, no good. Rebounded by Antonacci. 26.2 seconds. Here come the Indians. Addie Hutton drives. She's in trouble. Kicks it to Antonacci. 17 seconds to play. She pulls it out. Kicks it over to Kugler. She drives baseline. Too strong. Gets her own rebound. Sam Martin. Hutton. No good. Rebounded by Ferraro. 2. Here's Julia at the buzzer. No good. Indiana leads after 1, 15-10 over Penn Trafford. You're watching Indiana basketball, as always presented by IRMC.
Winter in Pennsylvania can be beautiful, but if your home or business isn't insulated, it can feel brutal. This winter, keep the cold where it belongs, outside. At ClimaShield Spray Foam, we're locally owned with years of experience insulating residential and commercial buildings with high-performance spray foam. Say goodbye to drafts and high energy bills, and hello to real comfort all winter long. Free estimates available now. Call 724-968-4775. That's 724-968-4775. Or visit ClimaShieldSprayFoam.com.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive.
Welcome back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. After one period, Indiana leads Penn Trafford 15-10. Some First Commonwealth Bank quick stats for you. Sam Martin's in with 5. Julie Antonacci's in with 8. She had 2 threes in that quarter. Emily Ferraro has pitched in 2. Penn Trafford was held to 10 points. 3 for Fontana, 2 for Johnson, 3 for Wishar, and 2 for DiStefano. Here comes DiStefano, guarded by Sam Martin. Over to Fontana now at the top. She's guarded by Addie Hutton. There's a pick, and they switch it off nicely. Sam Martin now. Here's Wishar, guarded by Kugler. Stolen by Kugler, tied up. It's going to be a jump ball. Should go to Indiana on the alternating possession. Number 12 checks in. Number 12 is Annabella Aquino. Here comes Antonacci as she walks it up the floor. Gives it over to Hutton. She gets tied up, saves it. Here's Julia. Julia drives, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by Ferraro. She goes down hard, but it's pulled away by the Warriors. Here comes Rhea Johnson. Kicks it over to Fontana, up to DeStefano for three. And that's good, bank it. You don't want her to get hot. That cuts the lead to 2 points now. Indiana leads 15-13. Gets it over to Kugler. She drives. Oh my. Foul called on Lakin Kugler on a charge. That's going to be Lakin's second. That'll be the team's first. Coach Fran's going to have a decision to make. Does he let these girls play with two? Here's Addie Hutton. She gets it out to Aquino. Aquino goes up. Let's see who this foul's called on. 0, Sam Martin. That looked like Aquino was out of control. Wow. Coach Franciscus did not like that call at all. First shot's up and no good. And Aquino will have a second shot. 15-13, Indiana leads at the 6:30 mark here in the second quarter. Second shot's up and good. They cut it to a 1-point lead now. Aquino with the foul shot. And they go pressure now. Gets it into Ferraro. Back to Antonesi. Gets it ahead to Kugler. They've got a 3-on-2. Pulls it out. Hutton. Julie Antonesi looks to drive baseline. She gets tangled. Hutton into Kugler. She goes up and good. Lakin Kugler. Indiana leads 17-14. There's Rhea Johnson. Over to Aquino. Kicks it out to Fontana for three. No good. Rebounded by Ferraro. Knocked away by Johnson. It'll be Indiana's ball. Hannah Wishar checks back in. And she replaces her Olivia Wishar. Julia inbounds it to Lakin. Lakin to the middle to Ferraro. Up to Hutton. Drives. Up, under, and fouled. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. Addie Hutton. That'll be Penn Trafford's first foul. And that's on 14. That's Hannah Wishar. That's her second. Hutton makes the first. That gets Addie on the board. And we're going to have subs. It'll be Olivia Wishar and Arabelle Nichols. Hutton with her second. Indiana leads 18-14, 5:50 to play in the second. Rims out, no good, rebounded by the Warriors. Here's Wishar. Gets it over to Johnson. Gets it to Fontana. To Wishar underneath. Backdoor cut, DeStefano. No, kicks it out. Johnson drives the baseline. Kicks it out. Three ball is up. Front and rim. Just out of the reach of Sam Martin. It'll remain with Penn Trafford. Ball is in to Nichols. Gets it over to Fontana. She looks to penetrate, guarded by Antonesi. Here's Fontana, gets it over to Tori DeStefano. She looks to drive, and it's knocked away off her knee. Indiana ball. Good defense by Indiana, 18-14, 5:06. Penn Trafford's going to stay in their trap. And it looks like they're going to let them get it over, but they look to trap as soon as they get it over the timeline. Good job by Lakin Kugler to get it to Ferraro, to Hutton. Julia drives baseline, kicks it to Sam Martin, and it goes out of bounds. That's Sam's got to be strong with the ball on these passes, be ready to receive them. She's playing with a wrist thumb injury. Here comes DiStefano. Indiana leads 18-14. Wishar guarded by Martin. She drives. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Wishar. Stolen by Martin. That's going to stay with Indiana. I guess it will go to Indiana. Antonacci inbounds to Kugler. Back to Antonacci. No pressure. 18-14, 4:27. Gets it over. They've got it trapped. DiStefano steals it from Hutton. And they look to run. Here comes Johnson. Foul by Julia Antonacci. That's her first. That'll be the team's second. I'm sorry, team's third. Rhea Johnson at the line. First one is up, no good. What we've seen is Indiana's Michael Franciscus has not subbed at all, whereas Penn Trafford, they are playing 8. They've got 8 people in their rotation so far tonight. Second shot by Johnson is good. That's 3 points on the night for Rhea Johnson. Indiana leads 18-15, 4:15 to play. Kugler over to Hutton. Hands it off to Antonacci. She's guarded by Aquino. Back to Antonacci. 3 ball is up. No good off the back iron. Controlled by Rhea Johnson. Here come the Warriors. Slowed up by Antonacci. Cross court pass to Aquino. She drives. Baseline. Up. Bucket no good. We're going to have a foul called. 22 is Addie Hutton. That's going to be her third. That'll be the team's fourth. We're going to have our media timeout. Indiana leads 18-15, 3:51 to play in the second. You're watching Indiana basketball on Renda Digital TV, presented by IRMC.
Affordable Interiors.
Hi, this is Aaron. For decades, Affordable Interiors has been built on trust, quality, and a love for serving our community. Now that legacy is being passed on for the next generation. Bailey and I will continue to provide the same ideals and high standards you've come to know and love. While the whole family grows, so has our store. Come see our newly renovated showroom floors and updated storefront. Thank you for allowing Affordable Interiors to transform your homes and businesses yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition.
Inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth as Indiana leads Penn Trafford 18-15. 3:51 to go. Sophia Boyer is now going to check in for the Indians as Addie Hutton has 3 fouls. Lakin Kugler has 2. So Indiana really needs to be very judicious here. 4 fouls committed in the second period. Aquino's going to go to the line, shooting 2. First one is up and good. That's her second point of the night. Cuts the score to 18-16. Indiana leads. Aquino with her second. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Antonacci. Here comes Julia, gets it across. They trap her. Here's Kugler. She looks to go up, under, no good. Rebound by Indiana's Sophia Boyer. And it's rejected out of bounds. Samantha Martin will trigger it in. Antonacci looks to drive. Kicks it over to Ferraro. Kicks it back to Kugler. Back to Ferraro. Gives it to Antonacci. Here's Sam Martin. Back to Antonacci. Julia looks to drive on Aquino. Nothing doing. Now she goes again. Here's Kugler. She dribbles to the top of the key. Here's Antonacci looking to create a shot. Goes up. No call. Rebounded by the Warriors. Here's Wishar. Here's Aquino. Back to DeStefano. She's guarded by Boyer. Goes up. DeStefano with 2. Tied score 18-18, 2:35 to play. Here's Julia. Over to Kugler. Here's Ferraro. Back to Sam. Wide open 3 ball. No good. Rebounded by Kugler. She goes up. Out of bounds. It'll stay Indiana's ball. Checking in is Isabella Fontana for the Warriors. Indiana's been held to 3 points in this second quarter so far. Sam Martin inbound the ball. Nobody open, and it's they said Sam Martin hadn't established herself in play when she touched that basketball. So the Warriors now have the ball with a chance to take the lead at the 2:15 mark. Tori DeStefano brings it down. Cross court to Fontana. 3 ball by Wishar. Off the back iron and out of play, Indiana ball. Indiana's got to find some offense here. They got to get the ball into Antonacci's hands with open looks. Here's Antonacci. Over to Ferraro. She looks to penetrate. And does. Kicks it out to Julia. She foul line jumper, no good. Rebounds herself. Kicks it out to Martin. Martin with the 3 ball, no good. Kugler gets the loose ball and she's knocked. Oh my, no foul called. Oh boy. She totally got shoved out of bounds, no call. It'll be the Warriors' ball. Here's DeStefano. She's going to be guarded by Emily Ferraro. 1:30 to play here in the second quarter. DeStefano guarded now by Boyer. She looks to drive. Poked away. Antonacci ties her up, jump ball, and it will stay with the Warriors. 18-18 is our score. Wishar into DeStefano. Kicks it out. That's Fontana. 3 ball is no good. Rebounded by Julie Antonacci. She's looking to run. Here's Lakin Kugler. Gives it to Sam Martin. Back to Julia. She's guarded by Fontana. She looks to drive. Kicks it. Kugler with a shot. No good. Tipped, and it's going to go to the Warriors. 49.4 seconds. Our score is tied 18-18. Indiana's trying to weather this storm. Addie Hutton's on the bench with 3 fouls right now. Here comes DeStefano. Gets it over to Nichols. Up to Fontana. Fontana looks to drive. She goes, no good. Good defense by Martin and Ferraro. Oh, Antonacci, but it's stolen away. Here comes Fontana. Gets it up to Fontana. 18 seconds to play. She's guarded by Big Red Boyer. Picks up her dribble, nothing doing. Here's DeStefano. She drives the lane, lays it up and good. Tori DeStefano, 2 seconds, and that's going to be our halftime score. Penn Trafford 20, Indiana 18. We have a barn burner here, ladies and gentlemen, as advertised. So our score is Penn Trafford 20, Indiana 18. We'll be back with our halftime. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
2026 retirement plan limits have increased.
Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. CAISO knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Pre-arranging your funeral is the last gift you can give your family. Ferguson Funeral Home in Blairsville has been assisting families with this since 1922. Call for a free no-obligation quote or appointment today at 724-459-7611.
Budner's Heating and Cooling is your premier Aries dealer, who installs and repairs all types of natural gas, propane, oil, and electric heating and cooling systems. Call Budner's Heating and Cooling in Homer City. PA license number 010262.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Winter's here, and so are salt, slush, and muddy footprints. If your floors are looking tired, give them a finish that can handle the season. ClimaShield Floor Coatings is locally owned with years of expertise in residential and commercial floor coatings. We transform ugly, stained, and damaged concrete into a clean, durable, and safe surface that's easy to maintain. Perfect for the holidays and beyond. Free estimates available now. Call 412-796-8787. That's 412-796-8787.
And we're back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. It's halftime of this Section 2 5A championship matchup between the Penn Trafford Warriors and the Indiana Indians. Penn Trafford leads 20-18. Let's look at some of the scoring here in the first half. That second quarter for Indiana was not a good offensive quarter. They only scored 3 points. 2 by Lakin Kugler, 1 by Addie Hutton. But our overall scoring, Julie Antonacci has 8. Sam Martin has 5. Emily Ferraro has 2. Lakin Kugler has 2. Addie Hutton has 1. And that should get us to 18, and it does. For the Penn Trafford Warriors. They scored 10 points in the first, 10 points in the second. And so they have 20 points at halftime. Tori DeStefano is in with 7. Olivia Wishar has 3. Rhea Johnson has 3. Isabella Fontana has 3. Annabella Aquino has 4. And that gives the Warriors 20. So it's a good game so far. 20-18 here at the half. As we talked about in our pregame, if Indiana can hold the Warriors under 40 points, they have a good shot of winning this game. Now, Indiana's got to find offense. Too many empty possessions. And as we talked about, Julia hit 2 threes there in the first. Sam Martin had a 3 in the first. Indiana was able to get out to a big lead, but Penn Trafford cut it very quickly. And we are here at halftime. It is 20-18. As we've talked about, the winner of this game will win the Section 2 title. Now, Penn Trafford has already secured at least a share of that title. If Indiana wins, they will split the title with Penn Trafford. If Penn Trafford wins, then they will be the outright Section 2 champions. So we got more basketball action coming up for you here tonight. And we've already talked about tomorrow night with all of the activities in Indiana County. Here on Renda Digital, you can catch all the Heritage Conference Championship games. That's presented by First Commonwealth Bank at the KCAC. In the girls' game, it'll be Penn's Manor versus Marion Center. That should be a dandy. Those teams have split in the regular season, and they both only have one loss. In the boys' game, River Valley had a big win against Conemaugh Township in the semifinals, and they're going to take on undefeated United. So that's what you have at the KCAC in the Heritage Conference tomorrow night. Here at the Fifth Street Gym, the Indiana boys will take on Plum. And if Indiana wins, they could get the third seed out of their Section 2. As I mentioned, going into tomorrow night, well, one of those games is going to be played tonight. I think Hampton plays tonight. And then Kiski area, I believe, plays tomorrow. I could have that backwards. But one of those games will be held tonight, and then the other two will be tomorrow night. If Indiana beats Plum, then they will be in the playoffs, which the seedings come out on Monday by the WPIAL. All right, we're going to take another quick break. Indiana trails Penn Trafford 20-18 at halftime. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
During the historic snowstorm, a customer called from a snowbank, and 2 hours later, they were driving a new Ford Ranger off of the lot at Luther Ford. It's what Indiana County's truck experts do best. Luther Ford just took in a huge shipment of the popular Ford Ranger and Maverick pickups alongside the ever-popular F-150. It's Truck Month. It's your choice. What will it be to navigate winter? Ford Rangers, Mavericks, and F-150, all available with the biggest selection you'll find at Luther Ford, Route 119 in Homer City, or shop 24/7 at lutherford.com.
I'm Jay Blues. Hutton Blues Insurance is proud to support high school basketball.
I'm Shannon. We're excited to sponsor the Hutton Blues 3-for-3 promotion again this season.
Cheer on Indiana County boys and girls to make a lot of three-point shots this season.
For every three-pointer, we'll donate $3 to the Teddy Bear Fund Drive, up to $3,000.
So here's to a lot of made three-pointers and wins for our area teams.
And remember, for all of your insurance needs, think Hutton Blues Insurance in Indiana.
This holiday season, Integrated Power Services, North America's leader in electric motor and generator repair, wants to thank their customers, partners, and dedicated team members. IPS is proud to keep industries running smoothly all year long, delivering reliable service and support. As the year comes to a close, IPS wishes everyone a joyous holiday season filled with peace, happiness, and time with loved ones. Here's to a successful and prosperous new year for all. Integrated Power Services. Respond, rethink, resolve.
And welcome back inside of our S&T Bank broadcast booth as we get ready for the second half of this 5A Section 2 championship matchup between the Penn Trafford Warriors and your Indiana Indians. The score is Penn Trafford 20, Indiana 18. Let's see, it should be Indiana's ball to start this second half. And let's see who's on the floor for the Warriors. It's DiStefano, Hannah Wishar, Olivia Wishar, Rhea Johnson, Isabella Fontana. For Indiana, it's Samantha Martin, Julie Antonacci, Addie Hutton, Emily Ferraro, and Lakin Kugler. Same starting five for both squads. Kugler will inbound the ball to get this second half going. And here we go. Kugler gets it into Antonacci. She's trapped in the corner. Tries to step through, and they're going to call a jump ball. Goes to Penn Trafford. Not the start Indiana wanted here in the second half, but it's really early. Here's Tori DiStefano. She brings it across the timeline. She's guarded by Addie Hutton. Kicks it over to Fontana. Guarded by Antonacci. Penn Trafford's being very methodical on offense. There's Hutton now on Fontana. Ball's tipped away. Here comes Ferrara. She's on the move. Layup's good. Emily Ferrara for two. Ferraro. Here's DiStefano. Up, no good. Ball's tipped around. Addie Hutton gets it. 20-20 is our score. Here comes Addie Hutton. She's looking to drive. Picks up her dribble, gets it over to Antonacci. She kicks it to Martin. Martin looks. Here's Ferraro. And it's knocked away. Penn Trafford has it. Here comes Wishar. Kicks it over to Hannah Wishar. Out to Fontana. Fontana drives. Kicks it to DiStefano and up for two. Good action by Penn Trafford on that. 22-20, Penn Trafford retakes the lead. Here comes Julia. And here comes Addie Hutton, drives, tied up, layup, Kugler, yes! Lakin Kugler on a nice cut, good feed by Addie Hutton. Here's Wishar, gets it over to DiStefano. She looks to drive, kicks it over. Three ball by Johnson's no good. Here comes Kugler on the run. She's got Sam Martin with her. Martin goes up, layup, good! Sam Martin. And here come the Warriors. They're on the move. DiStefano pulls it up. She gets it over to Fontana. Wishar over to Johnson. Nothing there. Three ball. Up, back iron, no good. Rebounded by DiStefano. Layup, no good. Here's a three. No good. Rebound by Martin, knocked away into Antonacci's hands. And that's a foul. That's going to be on Tori DiStefano. And the Indiana fans give the referees a Bronx cheer. That's the first foul. And that's on Tori DiStefano. Here comes Lakin Kugler and gives it back to Antonacci. She brings it over the timeline. Looks to drive, kicks it to Hutton. Hutton back to Antonacci. Three ball is up. Count it! Julia Antonacci. That is her 11th point on the game. Here comes Fontana, guarded by Martin, and they switch it up. Martin now has DiStefano. Here's Addie Hutton guarding. Oh, Olivia Wishar for two. It looked like she took a couple steps. Here comes Hutton. She drives the lane, goes up, and she's fouled. It's going to be on the baseline. That foul is going to be on Hannah Wishar. That's her third. That'll be the team's second. Nichols is back in the game for the Warriors. Sam Martin will inbound for the Indians. She looks to trigger it in, kicks it out to Hutton. Hutton goes to the foul line. She drives. Too strong. Here comes DiStefano. Here's Johnson. Back to DiStefano. Up to Fontana. Dribbles behind her back. Here's Rhea Johnson. To Wishar. DiStefano looks to drive. Kicks it out to Nichols. Knocked around. Kugler on the floor. Ball's loose, and they're going to call a push on Julia. They're letting a lot of contact go, and then a little tic-tac foul. That'll be Indiana's first. We're going to have a media timeout. The score is Indiana 27, Penn Trafford 24. We'll be back. You're watching Indiana basketball on Renda Digital, presented by IRMC.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich power nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Winter in Pennsylvania can be beautiful, but if your home or business isn't insulated, it can feel brutal. This winter, keep the cold where it belongs, outside. At ClimaShield Spray Foam, we're locally owned with years of experience insulating residential and commercial buildings with high-performance spray foam. Say goodbye to drafts and high energy bills, and hello to real comfort all winter long. Free estimates available now. Call 724-968-4775. That's 724-968-4775. Or visit ClimaShieldSprayFoam.com.
We're back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana now leads 27-24 over Penn Trafford. There's 3 minutes and 42 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Indiana has been able to get out in transition, make some layups, hit a couple threes, and much better offensively this quarter than they were before the break. So it'll be an inbounds situation. That foul was called on Indiana. Indiana has one foul this quarter. Penn Trafford has two. DiStefano will check it in. She gets it over to Johnson, over to Fontana. Fontana's guarded by Emily Ferraro. And that ball dangerous out of bounds, but saved by Fontana. Here's Johnson out to DiStefano. Here comes Wishar. Kicks it over to Fontana. She goes the top of the key. Oh, that's a carry. That is a carry, and they didn't call it Mayan O'Day. Right in front of the official. And that's going to be a turnover by Penn Trafford. Indiana will have the ball. Checking into the game for Penn Trafford, replacing Fontana, will be Aquino. Annabelle Aquino. Here's Antonacci. Layup, no good, but the foul is called. She's going to go to the line to shoot two. That foul is on Aquino. I believe that's her first foul. Let's see. That is her first. That'll be Penn Trafford's third foul. Antonacci goes to the line, makes the first one. That is her 12th point of the game. Second shot is up and good. Indiana leads 29-24, 2:55 to play here in the third. DiStefano guarded by Martin. Wishar to DiStefano. They switch it up. Antonacci now to Wishar. Wishar back to Johnson. Back to Wishar. Aquino. She looks to drive, penetrates to DiStefano. She drives, kicks it back to Aquino. Three ball is up. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by Nichols. Out to Johnson. Three ball is up by Johnson, no good. Rebounded by Antonacci, out to Hutton. Indiana's one-on-one here. Addie's got to be under control. Misses the layup. Kugler with the rebound, up and good. Lakin Kugler with the putback. Here come the Warriors. Indiana leads 31-24. 1:51 to play in the third. Here's DiStefano. Here's Kugler on Wishar. Johnson sets a pick over to DiStefano. Aquino over to Nichols. Back to Aquino. Here's DiStefano underneath to Nichols. Layup good. That was too easy for Nichols. That's her first two. Indiana leads 31-26. A minute 20 to play here in the third. Coach Michael Franciscus has played a very limited bench. Sophia Boyer has only played a few minutes. There's Antonace's shot is good. Here's DiStefano looking to make something happen. Stolen by Martin. Here come the Indians. Here's Ferraro. She looks to drive. Up. No good. Kicks it up to Johnson. Guarded by Kugler. Out to Aquino. Weishar up to DiStefano. 40 seconds to play in the third quarter. Johnson has it. Gets it to Weishar. .25 seconds to play. Aquino dribbles. Looks for a pick and roll. We got a foul called. Sam Martin called on that foul. That's her second. That'll be the team's second. Here's Johnson. She gets it over to Fontana. Over to Weishar. Olivia Weishar, 5 seconds. Gets tangled up. Here's Johnson with a three at the buzzer, no good. All right, Indiana leads 33-26 as we head to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere. Championship basketball on Renda Digital TV, presented by IRMC.
IRMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk producers.
And we're back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth at 5th Street Gym. Indiana will have the ball to open this fourth quarter. They lead 33-26. Indiana outscored Penn Trafford 15-6 in that third quarter. Julia Antonace had 7 of those. Lakin Kugler had 4. Emily Ferraro had 2. Sam Martin had 2. Kugler to inbound. Gets it into Antonace. To Kugler. Kugler drives baseline. Kicks it out to Hutton. Here comes Kugler in the paint. Kicks it out. Gets out of there. Julia over to Hutton. She looks to drive. Goes up. Layup. No good. Good look by Addie. Good offense by Indiana. Just couldn't finish. Here come the Warriors. There's a 3 ball by Fontana and buried it. Cuts the lead to 33-29. Isabella Fontana, that's her second 3 of the game. Here comes Antonace. Gives it to Kugler. Picks up her dribble. She's trapped. And she's going to be tied up. Let's see what happens. There's going to be a foul called on the Warriors. Foul is on Isabella Fontana. That'll be her first. That'll be the team's first. And let's see, Tori DiStefano and Hannah Weishar check in for the Warriors. Indiana will inbound the ball on the side. Lakin Kugler brings it in. Gets it to Hutton. 7:11 to play. Indiana leads by 4. Here's Hutton. Picks up her dribble. Kicks it over to Kugler. Gets it inside to Antonace. Turnaround, no good. And here come the Warriors now. 3 ball is up, no good. Rebounded by Ferrari. That's a foul. Ferraro got caught right in the face. Rhea Johnson, that'll be her first, I believe. That'll be Penn Trafford's second foul. That is her first, team second. Penn Trafford's going to go into the press. Gives it to Kugler. Kugler drives, looks to the middle to Antonacci. Gets it over to Ferraro, and now Indiana's on the move. Gets it out to Hutton. Penn Trafford's trying to speed Indiana's offense up now. Julia has the ball. She's looking to penetrate. Gets it over to Hutton. Hutton goes to the top of the key. She goes in, and she is fouled. A block. Penn Trafford's coach wanted a hook on Addie, but they didn't call it. 24 is DiStefano. That's her second. That'll be the team's third. Now, the amazing thing here is Addie Hutton had 3 fouls at half, and she still remains only having 3. Martin gets it over to Antonacci. She looks to drive and loses her dribble. Turnover by the Indians. Here comes Johnson. And there's a foul by Addie Hutton. That'll be her fourth. That'll be the team's first. And that's going to send Rhea Johnson to the line to shoot 2. 6:10 to play. Indiana leads 33-29. Johnson steps to the line. First shot is up and good. (33-30). Johnson looks to cut it to a 2-point game. Shot is up and buries it. Penn Trafford's in their press. Gets it to Antonacci. She's got to get it going. Got to get it over. They're going the wrong way. Picks up her dribble, gets it to Kugler just in time. Kicks it to Martin. Martin drives. Cutting Ferraro, no good. Jump ball. It'll stay with Indiana. 33-31, 5:52 to play. All right, it's going to be, there was the clock, the arrow was never reset, so the ball will stay with Penn Trafford. DiStefano. Indiana has a 2-point lead, 5:45 to go. Here's DiStefano. Now they get into it over to Johnson to Fontana. She drives baseline. Floater, no good. Johnson rebounds. Back to DiStefano. 2, no good. Ferraro fights for the rebound, gets it over to Antonacci. Here comes Addie Hutton. Crosses, over, up, under. Count it. Addie Hutton for 2. 35-31 now. Here's Wishar. DiStefano. She looks to penetrate, nothing doing. Kicks it out. Kicks it to the corner. 3 ball is up and good. That's number 10, Wishar. Olivia Wishar with a 3. 35-34, Indiana leads with 4:40 to go. Timeout, Indiana. 30 seconds. We'll take one with you. Indiana leads 35-34. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
For you, boss.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, what's black, white, and dented all over?
I give up.
The company truck?
Yeah, it's bad.
But thanks to our agent, we've already submitted the claim and can track the status right from the app. Auto owners pays what they owe without any hassle.
Lucky for you, that's simple human sense.
Get your instant quote today at wallbackinsurance.com or call us at 724-479-9378. More choices, more savings, more reasons to choose Wallback.
And we're back inside of the Fifth Street Gym in our S&T Bank broadcast booth. Want to thank our producer tonight, Alex Donaldson, and our videographer, Abby Kramer. Indiana will have the ball. I think that was a strategic timeout by Coach Franciscus just to give his team a blow. He has not been able to substitute, plus he knows he's going to have the media timeout coming up at the dead ball after the 4-minute mark. Here's Addie Hutton, and that ball is flipped out of bounds. It'll remain Indiana's ball, 4:32 to play. Kugler to inbound the ball, gets it to Hutton. She drives, pulls it up, gives it to Kugler. Kugler back to Hutton. Cuts to Antonacci. Back to Hutton. To Julia. 3-ball is up. No good. Rebound by Lakin. And that's good. Lakin Kugler with the putback. 37-34 Indiana leads. Penn Trafford has it with Fontana. Looking to get it to DiStefano. Nothing doing. Fontana brings it out, gets it to DiStefano. Over to Hannah Wishar, guarded by Sam Martin. Olivia Wishar gets it over to DiStefano. She drives, throws it over. Shot by Fontana, no good. Rebounded by Emily Ferraro. And she gets it to Kugler over to Antonacci. Indiana's going to slow things down. Here comes Antonacci to Kugler. Over to Hutton. Wide open 3. Bang! Addie Hutton. Here's Johnson from the corner. Answers with a 3. 40-37. 3 minutes to play. We'll get immediate timeout at the next dead ball. Julia looks, she's guarded, gets it over to Lakin Kugler. Gets it to Hutton. She just got pushed. Yes. That's a foul on Rhea Johnson. She clearly pushed Addie Hutton, and we're going to have immediate timeout. 2:47 left. Indiana leads 40-37. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana girls basketball, presented by IRMC.
World of convenience at Martin's Food Store in Indiana, where quantity, variety, and freshness meet unbeatable value. Shop in-store or online at martinsfoods.com, with personalized service including hand-picked groceries delivered to your car. Plus, Martin's Pharmacy makes it easy to fill your prescriptions while you shop. Don't forget to join the Martin's loyalty program. Earn and redeem points for groceries and even gas. Experience why Martin's Food Store is the gold winner in the best of Indiana County. Visit them on Oakland Avenue today.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your local Erie agent is William G. Meckling Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 724-465-4261 or visit mecklinginsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Winter in Pennsylvania.
Back inside the S&T Bank broadcast booth. This is what they wanted. Indiana wanted an opportunity to compete for a section title, and for the first 3+ quarters, they've done that. They lead 40-37. They have the ball with 2:47 to go. Lakin Kugler will inbound the ball. Penn Trafford's next foul will send Indiana to the line. Here's Addie Hutton. She gets it over to Kugler. Indiana's got to be in no hurry, but they want to set up good shots. Ferraro drives. Stolen away by Wishar. Gives it to Johnson. Drives. No good. Sam Martin fights for it. They're on the floor. Jump ball called. It'll be Indiana's ball. 2:26 to play. 40-37. Indiana leads by 3. Penn Trafford's going to go into a press. Julie Antonacci gets it to Kugler. Over to Hutton, and she gets it over the timeline. Gets it up to Martin. Blocked out of bounds. 2:19 to play. Indiana needs to be very, very patient, set up a good shot. Penn Trafford's going to be over pursuing, trying to get steals. Here comes Addie Hutton. She drives the lane, goes under, gets it out, turns it over. Here's Julia, fouled. That's going to send Isabella Fontana to the line. 40-37. That is not what Indiana wanted to do. Fontana's going to go to the line to shoot 2. 2:09 to play. First one is up and good. That's Fontana's 7th point of the game. 40-38. Second shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Hutton. Antonacci. Indiana leads by 2. 2 minutes to play. Here's Julia. Gets it over. Gives it to Sam Martin. Back to Julia. Penn Trafford wanted a foul on Julia, nothing doing. Here's Kugler. Kicks it over to Martin. Martin goes up. No good. Here come the Warriors. DeStefano. Underneath to Fontana. Out to Johnson. Over to DeStefano. 3 ball is up. Front iron no good. Rebound by Johnson. Knocked away. Picked up and held by Penn Trafford. Here's Weischer. Ball's on the floor. Indiana saves it. Looks ahead to Martin. She's on a breakaway and a foul. That's going to send Sam Martin to the line. 1:13 to play. Indiana leads 40-38. That foul's going to be on number 14. That is Hannah Weischer. That's her 4th. Penn Trafford's 5th. Martin at the line for 2. First one's banked in. That's Sam Martin's 8th point on the night. Here's her second shot. Indiana leads by 3. This will make it a 2-possession game if Sam can nail this one. Shots up, no good. Addie Hutton with the hustle. She gets the rebound and a foul. Oh no, they're going to give Coach Franciscus a 30-second timeout. We'll take one with you. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
Pennsylvania can be beautiful, but if your home or business isn't insulated, it can feel brutal. This winter, keep the cold where it belongs, outside. At ClimaShield Spray Foam, we're locally owned with years of experience insulating residential and commercial buildings with high-performance spray foam. Say goodbye to drafts and high energy bills, and hello to real comfort all winter long. Free estimates available now. Call 724-968-4775. That's 724-968-4775. Or visit ClimaShieldSprayFoam.com.
Queso, did you?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't come out to the Fish Street Gym tonight, you don't know what you're missing. But obviously, you're not missing anything because you're tuned in on Renda Digital. 41-38. Indiana has the ball. They are in the bonus. Lakin Kugler to inbound the ball. Gets it to Antonacci. Back to Kugler, who's guarded by DeStefano. Indiana's got to be very strong with the basketball here. Antonacci turns it over. No foul called. Gives it to Johnson. Shot goes up. Foul called. Rhea Johnson's going to go to the line. And I believe that's Addie Hutton's 5th foul. Sophia Boyer's going to have to replace her. Addie Hutton finishes with 6. 41-38, Indiana leads. Johnson at the line to shoot 2. There is 54.8 seconds. Sophia Boyer will check in for the Indians. First one is up and good. Her 9th point for Johnson. Shots up and good. 10 points for Rhea Johnson. And we're going to have a timeout. 41-40, 54.8 seconds to play. Indiana leads. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
Did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
I've always been a very hard worker, and I thought that there was something that smart people that work hard could do differently with the money that you've worked so hard to earn. I consulted First Commonwealth Bank. They said, absolutely there is. And then they called us with a program that was directly suited for us. I've been able to enjoy what I've worked a lifetime to create, and I've done all that with the help of First Commonwealth Bank.
IRMC's Mount.
Her dribble gets it over to Antonacci, over to Ferraro. She gets it over the timeline. She's getting fouled and hacked, and timeout called by Franciscus. They totally whacked Ferraro, no foul called. Full timeout called by Indiana. 43 seconds to go. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
Offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
During the historic snowstorm, a customer called from a...
Back as we embark on a championship for Section 2. Indiana leads 41-40, 43 seconds to go. Indiana will inbound the ball in front of their bench. Indiana has to be very strong with the basketball and draw Penn Trafford fouls. They will go to the line. They are in the bonus. There's Antonacci. She's being held. Gets it to Kugler. She dribbles. Gets it to Antonacci. Antonacci's dribbling. Playing keep away to Martin. She's trapped. We got a foul called. Sam Martin will go to the line to shoot two. 41-40. That's what Penn Trafford wanted. They wanted to get the ball to Sam Martin. Now she's got to make these. Indiana leads by 1, 27.9 seconds. Sam Martin goes to the line. First one's good. She likes that bank shot. This will make it a 3-point game if she can make this bucket. No good. Rebound to Kugler, and she is fouled. That foul is going to be on Fontana with the push. Kugler is going to go to the line.
Penn Trafford foul sends Kugler to the line.
Indiana leads 42-40. Lakin at the line. First one's no good. Timeout called by Penn Trafford. We'll take one with you. Indiana leads 42-40, 25.6 seconds. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
During the historic snowstorm, a customer called from a snowbank, and 2 hours later, they were driving a new Ford Ranger off of the lot at Luther Ford. It's what Indiana County's truck experts do best. Luther Ford just took in a huge shipment of the popular Ford Ranger and Maverick pickups alongside the ever-popular F-150. It's Truck Month. It's your choice. What will it be to navigate winter? Ford Rangers, Mavericks, and F-150, all available with the biggest selection you'll find at Luther Ford, Route 119 in Homer City, or shop 24/7 at lutherford.com.
Now we're back in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. 25.6 seconds. Indiana leads 42-40. Lakin Kugler is at the line. The possession arrow goes to Penn Trafford. Indiana is in the bonus and will shoot free throws. Penn Trafford is not in the bonus. Indiana has 2 fouls to give. Kugler needs to knock this down to make this a 3-point game. Kugler at the line. Shot is up and good. Here comes DiStefano. 3-point game. Guarded by Boyer is Wishar. Over to DiStefano. Timeout called by Penn Trafford. Ball will be on the corner or on the sideline. We're going to keep it right here in the S&T Bank broadcast booth. Indiana leads 43-40. There's 14.1 seconds left to play. Penn Trafford has the ball. They will inbound the ball on the sideline opposite their bench. Indiana, as we have mentioned, Addie Hutton has already fouled out. But Indiana has 2 fouls to give. So don't be afraid to foul here as long as they're not shooting. They stop at 5. Doesn't matter. Yeah, our producer Alex Donaldson was asking me, the scoreboard only has 5 fouls, but there's actually 7 committed this period. The issue there is after 5, it doesn't matter. You're in the double bonus. But Indiana has 2 fouls to give, so they don't want to foul a 3-point shooter. DiStefano inbounds. Gets it over to Fontana. Here's Kugler. Over to DiStefano. Deep 3. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Ferraro. And a foul is called. Emily Ferraro is going to go to the line for the Indians. That foul is on 14. And that is going to be Hannah Wishar. And I believe that is her 5th foul. So Wishar checks out. She has no points on the game. Checking in is Aquino. Ferraro's going to go to the line with 2.5 seconds. First shot. Good. That is a huge foul shot. That's Indiana up 4 with 2.5. Indiana calls timeout. We'll take one with you. You're watching Indiana basketball presented by IRMC.
6 retirement plan limits have increased. Stop in and talk to us about our Roth and traditional IRA accounts today. CAISO knows the best retirement plan is to diversify. Marion Center Bank. Sit, stay, save. Member FDIC.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it
at the line. She'll shoot it up. And good. Indiana leads by 5. Here comes DiStefano. 1-2. Shots up. No good. And Indiana beats Penn Trafford 45-40 to claim a share of the Section 2 WPIL 5A basketball championship. What a gutty performance by the Indians tonight. We will be back with the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show as these two teams share section championships. You're watching Indiana basketball. Stay tuned for the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show after this.
Becoming a champion isn't defined by a single moment. It's a journey shaped by years of dedication on and off the court. Milk stands out as a nutrient-rich powerhouse loaded with protein, calcium, and essential vitamins, making it crucial for muscle recovery and building strength. Fuel your passion with milk, a natural sports drink. Drink milk, stay strong, and play hard. Cheers to the incredible benefits of milk and sports nutrition. A message from the Allied Milk Producers.
Whether your goals include college education funding, retirement planning, generating income, or reducing taxes, at Crimson Wealth Management Group, we've got you covered. We make it easy for you to make the right decisions by offering you access to a comprehensive array of investment products and wealth management strategies under one roof. One stop for all your financial needs. Crimson Wealth Management Group is committed to helping you pursue your goals, whatever they may be. Stop in and speak with me, Doug Steve, today. You'll be glad you did. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
Dan in a van hasn't returned your call? Chuck in a truck can't get there for 2 months? Stop dealing with fly-by-nighters and call a company that's fully capable for all your plumbing and heating needs. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated is on call 24/7, 365 days a year. Visit us at joyceplumbing.com. That's joyceplumbing.com. Joyce Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning Incorporated, the best place in town to take a leak. PA 042115.
Hello again, it's me, Garrett Greek, your local mortgage banker at S&T Bank, wishing you the best as we begin 2026. Does the new year also mean a new home? If a fresh beginning is on the horizon, we're ready to welcome you into the home of your dreams. Let's find that perfect place for new memories to be made. Visit me at one of our Indiana County offices to learn more about mortgage options. You can also visit us anytime at stbank.com or call us at 800-325-2265. S&T Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Winter in Pennsylvania can be beautiful, but if your home or business isn't insulated, it can feel brutal. This winter, keep the cold where it belongs, outside. At ClimaShield Spray Foam, we're locally owned with years of experience insulating residential and commercial buildings with high-performance spray foam. Say goodbye to drafts and high energy bills, and hello to real comfort all winter long. Free estimates available now. Call 724-968-4775. That's 724-968-4775. Or visit ClimaShieldSprayFoam.com.
RMC's Mountains Behavioral Health offers comprehensive mental health treatment with separate wings for adolescents, adults, and seniors. From anxiety to depression to schizophrenia and many other conditions, including dementia, Mountains Behavioral Health tailors its services to the medical, emotional, and social needs of its patients. Mountains Behavioral Health, exceptional personalized mental health treatment to help you feel better and thrive. Close to home on the IRMC main campus.
And welcome back. Here we go. We've got Coach Franciscus. They're getting ready to cut the nets. Coach, real quick, tell me about that win. How's it feel?
We're section champs, baby. So proud of the girls. Cannot wait to see what this means for us in WIPIO playoffs. The girls were so dialed in all week. We had to go 3-0 to win the section title, and we did it. But it's because they were dialed in on everything we did all week long. So proud of them.
You know, when you went down to Penn Trafford, obviously you were a little shorthanded down there. But to come out of there with a 20-point loss, that had to stick in your craw for the last month.
We knew we were a different team today. This was a first new opportunity. That's what we talked about in the locker room before this game. First new opportunity, and we took advantage of it.
Coach, that moves you to a section title, a shared section title, but a section title nonetheless. You moved to now 19-3 on the season. Talk to me about the team and some of the adversity you've faced and those type of things. What does it mean to get out of this section as co-champs?
It means everything. I'm so proud of every single one of my players, from freshman to senior, to the level of dedication and time they've put in this year, because every single person is cutting down that net tonight. They will all forever have a piece of that net because they're all a part of it and they're all important. So awesome.
All right, Coach, we'll look forward to seeing who you're playing in the playoffs, man.
Thanks,
Good
Matt.
luck. Congratulations. Yeah. Let's get Julie in here. Julie, great job tonight.
Thank you.
Tremendous battle with a very good Penn Trafford team. You were able to hit several good big threes there. Maybe not the 8 that you had the other night, but you came in. I have you with 15 tonight on the night, and talk to me what it means to be a senior leader on this team.
It means everything. I love this team. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. This was a team effort tonight. After Eddie found out, Big Red came in, got that tip, and got us the rebound at the end to seal the game. So I'm just proud of everyone and all the work we put in.
You guys have referred to yourself as the super seniors, this group of girls that has played together the last 4 years. To be able to know that you're section champs and that you're going to be playing in the WPL, hopefully hosting a home game here. What's that mean to you and to this program?
I mean, it means everything. We've been together since elementary. We've been through everything together. We did all this together. This is really a team win, and I'm just so thankful for it.
You know, I got to point him out because he sits next to my wife every game, your grandpa. You know, he sits down there, he's got his blow pop. But, you know, I saw down on the court, your grandma was one of the first ones out to give you a big hug. What's it mean to have the support of your family?
I love my family. They're always there for me. They're always supporting no matter what. Even if conflict, they'll be there. My grandparents are at every game no matter what, and I just love them all.
Hey, congratulations. Go down and cut the nets.
Thank you so
Good
much.
job tonight.
Thank you.
Julianne Tenacey. All right, so Indiana has done a good job. They won tonight. They claimed the section title, shared with Penn Trafford. They will find out on Monday who they're going to play in the first round of the WPIL playoffs. We're going to take one more break, then we'll bring it back for our final wrap. Indiana has claimed the Section 2 championship, beating Penn Trafford 45-40. You're watching Indiana basketball on Renda Digital. This is the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. First Commonwealth Bank, time to be first.
Affordable Interiors.
Hi, this is Aaron. For decades, Affordable Interiors has been built on trust, quality, and a love for serving our community. Now that legacy is being passed on for the next generation. Bailey and I will continue to provide the same ideals and high standards you've come to know and love. While our whole family grows, so has our store. Come see our newly renovated showroom floors and updated storefront. Thank you for allowing Affordable Interiors to transform your homes and businesses. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Thank you, Indiana County, for making 2025 another great year at Luther Ford Lincoln in Homer City, and Happy New Year. As America gets ready to celebrate 250 years, Ford continues to lead the way. American built and built Ford tough. Kick off the new year in an F-150, Ranger, or Maverick truck, or take on winter's adventures in a Bronco or Bronco Sport. Luther Ford Lincoln is starting the year with great inventory and deals worth the drive. See Indiana County's Ford experts today. Luther Ford, Route 119, Homer City, and shop 24/7 at lutherford.com.
Queso, did you find a new friend online this Valentine's Day? Be aware of romance and other scams. Marion Center Bank offers Ultimate ID Plus, the #1 rated identity theft protection for consumers. We offer UID Plus as part of our Perks Plus accounts or as individual coverage. Stop by any of our branch offices for full details and pricing.
Discover a world of convenience at Martin.
And welcome back with our First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. As I thought Indiana was getting ready to cut down the nets. However, they have a ladder out, but it's not set up, so I'm not sure what the delay is. But while we're doing that, let's run down some scoring. For the Indians, Julianne Tenacey ended with 15. Lakin Kugler had 9. Sam Martin had 9. Addie Hutton had 6, and Emily Ferraro had 6. As we mentioned, Indiana had a short bench tonight with the loss of Lo Allison. For Penn Trafford, Rhea Johnson had 10. Tori DiStefano had 9. Isabella Fontana had 7. Arabelle Nichols had 2. Annabelle Aquino had 4. The big turning point in this game was the third period, where Indiana outscored Penn Trafford 15-6. Now, Penn Trafford did try to get it close, and as you can see now, Lakin Kugler has stepped up to cut down part of the net. And she'll hand off, and let's see. This is something that these girls will have for the rest of their lives, is a memory of cutting down the net and claiming a section championship. And their name will go up on the banner with several other Indiana girls basketball teams. The last one was 2024. They were section champions in 22, 23, and 24. So this group joins a very exclusive group. There's Addie Hutton as she cuts down her piece of the net. Here's Julia Antonacci stepping up as parents watch and observe this special moment as the Penn Trafford girls have to exit the gym and watch Indiana cut down the net for a share of the co-championship. Now, don't forget, Penn Trafford did win a share of the section championship. There's Emily Ferraro. Emily has done a tremendous job for the Indians this year with her defense, and tonight, as we said, she chipped in 6 and had 2 big free throws. Here's Anna Carnevale, one of our other seniors, as she steps up to cut a piece of that net. So, you know, that, like I said, the turning point, however, was that third quarter where Indiana was just able to control the pace. They did allow 14 points in the final quarter. They were outscored 14-12, but it doesn't matter because Indiana was able to hang on, 45-40 win. Here's Lalisi Allison cutting down the net. You can't say enough about the contribution that Lo Allison gave this team all year, and it's a really shame that she's got a big smile on her face, but you know, it's a shame that she tore her ACL and is done for the year. Here's sophomore Sam Martin as she goes up to cut a piece of that net, and she's got it. She had a good night tonight. She contributed 9 points. Those banked free throws were huge down the stretch. Here comes Big Red Sophia Boyer. She's going to cut a big piece. There it is. And Big Red gets her piece of the net. Here comes Put Chiachampu. Put is from Thailand. She's an exchange student who, believe it or not, had never played basketball before this year and wanted to try it, and she's a big part of this team. Here's Scarlett Stossel now. Scarlett has been a key contributor early in this season off the bench for the Indians. And Scarlett is cutting down her piece of the net. Here's Mila Smith now. Mila steps to cut down the net. And we're going to stay here and watch these girls cut down the net. And let's see, as we get into some of the JV girls now stepping up. And let's see here now. That's Ava McCombie cutting down the net. Cami Unruh now climbs the ladder to get a piece of Indiana history. Hope Todd is going to climb the ladder now. These girls work so hard all year to be part of a team, and you know, they may not get the accolades that the varsity girls get, but they're going to have this memory for the rest of their lives. Cassidy Barron is going to step now and get a piece of this net. Paisley Wolf will now climb up. You know, let's not forget to mention, and I'm sure they'll get to cut a piece too, but the assistant coaches that work so tirelessly, Dave McCombie, Taylor Lane, Cassie Boyer, Maria Cerro, all helping Mike Franciscus. Here comes number 12 now. That's Lena Magolis. As we are getting near the end of this now, let's see, who else do we have? Coach Taylor Lane. She's going to cut a piece of this net. Coach Cassie Boyer. Cassie was a member of several of those, at least that 23 and 24, 22, 23, and 24 section title teams. Let's see, we'll get Coach Dave McCombie. And last but not least, Indiana head coach Michael Franciscus. Boy, the energy that Coach Fran brings to this club night in and night out. And there it is, Indiana section champions of WPIL Section 2. We want to thank you for tuning in to watch Indiana basketball presented by IRMC. As always, this is the First Commonwealth Bank postgame show. We will have the pairings from the WPIL put out on Monday. So stay tuned to Renda Broadcasting for dates and times as the Indiana girls are champions here tonight. On behalf of our producer, Alex Donaldson, our camera person, Abby Kramer, I'm Pat Dougherty, wishing you a very pleasant good evening.